Princess Zara stood on the crystal balcony of her father's palace overlooking the 3 moons of Kepler Prime. Her violet skin shimmered in the moonlight, while her silver hair flowed like liquid metal down her back. She was the most beautiful being on her planet, and everyone knew it for 25 years. Suitors from across the galaxy had come to win her hand. Powerful alien lords with armies at their command, wealthy merchants who controlled entire star systems, and brilliant scientists who had unlocked the secrets of the universe. All had tried to impress her. All had failed. Zara was not interested in power or wealth or even knowledge. She wanted something different, something her people could not understand. She wanted someone who could challenge her mind and touch her heart in ways that traditional courtship could not. The Kepler royal court buzzed with frustration. Her father, King Valdris, paced the throne room daily, worried about the future of their dynasty. Without an heir, the kingdom would fall into chaos when he passed away. The Council of Elders pressured him constantly to force Zara into an arranged marriage. But the princess had ancient rights that protected her from such demands. On a distant blue planet called Earth, Captain Lisa Martinez received the most important mission of her career. The Human Federation had made first contact with the Kepler Empire 6 months ago, and relations were delicate. The aliens possessed technology that could revolutionize human civilization, but they were proud and suspicious of outsiders. Lisa was chosen to lead a small diplomatic team to Kepler Prime. She was young for such responsibility at only 28, but her record was flawless. She had negotiated 3 successful trade agreements with alien species and had never failed a mission. Her crew consisted of engineer Beth Davis, pilot Amy Stone, and linguist Carol Brown. When their ship arrived at Kepler Prime, the humans were amazed by what they saw. The planet was a work of art itself, with floating cities connected by bridges of pure energy and forests of crystalline trees that sang in the wind. The capital city rose from the surface like a giant flower made of light and precious metals. The Kepler nobles received the human delegation with polite curiosity, but also obvious superiority. They viewed humans as primitive newcomers to galactic civilization. The welcoming ceremony was formal and cold. Princess Zara attended but barely acknowledged. The visitors, she found their simple clothing and basic technology unimpressive. Lisa noticed the princess immediately, not because of her alien beauty, but because of her intelligent eyes. During the formal presentations, Zara asked questions that showed deep understanding of complex political and scientific matters, while other nobles focused on pageantry and protocol. Zara seemed genuinely interested in learning about human culture and achievements. After the ceremony, Lisa approached the princess despite warnings from her team that direct contact might be seen as disrespectful. Zara was surprised that the human woman showed no fear or excessive deference. Instead, Lisa spoke to her as an equal, asking thoughtful questions about Kepler, philosophy, and sharing stories about Earth. Their first conversation lasted hours. They walked through the palace gardens while Zara showed Lisa plants that could change color. Based on emotions and fountains that played music, Lisa told Zara about Earth's oceans and mountains and cities full of diverse human cultures. Zara had never met anyone who could match her curiosity about the universe. King Valdris was not pleased when he learned his daughter was spending time with the human diplomat. He summoned Lisa to the throne room and warned her that any inappropriate relationship with the princess would be considered an act of war against the Kepler Empire. Lisa assured him that her intentions were purely diplomatic, but privately she knew her feelings for Zara were growing beyond professional interest. Zara faced pressure from her own people as well. The Council of Elders reminded her daily that her duty was to marry within their species and preserve the pure bloodline of their royal family. They considered humans to be inferior beings unworthy of consideration as potential partners for their princess. Despite the political tensions, Lisa and Zara continued to meet secretly. They explored the city together with Zara disguised. As a common citizen, Lisa showed Zara how humans approached problems with creativity rather than pure logic, while Zara taught Lisa about advanced Kepler sciences that human civilization had not yet discovered. Their relationship deepened when a crisis threatened both their worlds. A rogue alien fleet attacked a Kepler mining colony and demanded tribute from the Empire. King Valdris prepared for war, but his military advisors warned that the enemy possessed weapons more advanced than their The Kepler empire faced possible defeat. Lisa proposed a joint human-Kepler defense strategy. She explained how human tactical thinking combined with Kepler technology could create an unbeatable force. Many nobles scoffed at the suggestion that primitive humans could help defend their advanced civilization. But Zara convinced her father to consider the plan working together around the clock. Lisa and Zara developed a battle strategy that used human unpredictability and Kepler precision. The plan required perfect coordination between their two species, something that had never been attempted before. Many on both sides doubted it could work when the enemy fleet arrived at Kepler Prime. They expected an easy victory. Instead, they faced a coordinated defense that caught them completely off guard. Human pilots flew Kepler fighters using tactics the aliens had never seen before, while Kepler commanders used human strategies to outmaneuver their opponents. The battle lasted 3 days and ended in complete victory for the Allied forces. The rogue fleet was destroyed and their threat to both civilizations was eliminated. King Valdris was forced to admit that human involvement had been crucial to their success. The victory changed how Kepler society viewed humanity in the aftermath of the battle. Zara made her choice. She announced to the court that she would marry Lisa Martinez. The decision shocked both species and created a diplomatic crisis. Some Kepler nobles threatened rebellion while human politicians worried about the implications of such an unprecedented alliance. King Valdris initially opposed the marriage, but Zara reminded him that she had always chosen her own path and that Lisa had proven herself worthy through courage and intelligence. She argued that their union would strengthen ties between their civilizations and create a new model for interspecies cooperation. Lisa faced her own challenges. The Human Federation questioned whether she was thinking clearly or had been influenced by alien technology. Some accused her of abandoning her own species for personal gain. Lisa stood firm in her decision, explaining that her love for Zara was real and that their marriage could benefit both worlds. The wedding ceremony combined traditions from both cultures, creating something entirely new. Zara wore a gown that shifted colors like the Kepler aurora, while Lisa wore dress blues that represented Earth's oceans. They exchanged vows, in both languages, promising to bridge the gap between their peoples. Their marriage proved successful, both politically and personally. Lisa and Zara became ambassadors for interspecies cooperation, traveling between worlds and helping establish new diplomatic relationships. Their love story inspired others to look beyond species differences and find common ground. Children from their union would be the first human Kepler hybrids in history, carrying the best qualities of both species. Zara and Lisa proved that love could overcome even the greatest differences, and that sometimes the most unexpected partnerships create the most beautiful results. Years later, historians would mark their meeting as the moment when galactic civilization truly began, when barriers between species started falling and the universe became a smaller, more connected place. Their story became legend, proving that sometimes the heart knows what politics cannot understand. Princess Zara had rejected countless suitors because none of them saw her as she truly was. Only Lisa Martinez had looked past her royal status and alien heritage to discover the brilliant, curious woman beneath, and in doing so, had won not just a princess, but a partner who would change both their worlds forever.